Assalamualaikum and a very good day, Medium. We are from Group 5 and today we will be presenting on the topic classification of glass. My name is Wan Nuridina and together with me are my group members Farah Aina Akilah and Abdullah Fitri. Today, I will be presenting about the introduction of glass. Glass is one of the most commonly used materials in modern architecture. It is not just used for its look but also for its functional benefits. Let's look at some of the common applications of glass in buildings. First, we have windows and facades, which help to bring in natural light and offer clear view from inside the building. Next, door and partition. Glass is often used for interior doors and partition to create open and bright space. It is also used in roofing and flooring, especially in skylights and decorative floor. Finally, glass is even used in structural elements like glass stair in modern design. This use show that glass is both versatile and essential in today's construction. Next, let's talk about why glass is the best choice. First, natural light transmission. Glass allows sunlight to penetrate deep into buildings. This reduces the need for artificial lighting during the day. We not only save energy but also creates a brighter and more welcoming environment. Then we have the aesthetic appeal. Glass gives building a modern and elegant appearance. It comes in many forms: transparent, translucent, and colored, allowing architects to be creative and design unique. So next, on the left, we have ventilation and openness. Glass structure like windows, sliding doors and curtain walls help connect the indoor and outdoor areas visually. This gives a more spacious feel and also improve airflow, especially when the panels can be opened. On the right side is versatility. Glass is very flexible in usage. It can be used for walls, windows, floor, and railing, and even for entire facades. Today, modern glass can also be shaped, curved, frost, or etched to match the building designs. These show how glass is not only functional but also support creative design in architecture. Next, fire resistant and safety. Tempered and laminated glass can withstand high temperature without shattering dangerously, making them much safer during fire. Additionally, fire-red glass acts as a barrier, helping to stop the spread of flames and smoke during emergencies. Now onto sound isolations. Laminated and double glass are very effective at reducing outside noise. This makes them ideal for building in noisy urban areas, providing a more peaceful and comfortable area.
Assalamualaikum, madam. My name is Abdullah Fitri and today I will explain about surface modification technique of glass. Surface modification techniques enhance the function, appearance, or performance of materials, especially glass. Let's explore 9 common methods. First, etching. This process uses acid or abrasive to create patterns or textures on the surface, often for decorative or privacy purposes. Next is sandblasting. High pressure sand is blasted onto the surface, creating a frosted or matte finish that diffuses light. Next is coating. Coating involves applying a thin layer of material like metal oxide to enhance properties such as reflection, UV protection, or energy efficiency. Next is laminating. Laminating bonds two or more layers with a plastic interlayer. This improves safety by preventing shattering and blocking UV rays. Next is tinting. It adds colors or shading onto the surface, reducing glare and controlling heat transmission through the glass. Next is tempering. It is a heat treatment that increases the strength of the glass. When broken, it shatters into small, less dangerous pieces. Next is silkscreen printing. It applies ceramic ink to the surface. Once baked, it becomes permanent, ideal for decorative or branding purposes. Next is hydrophobic. A hydrophobic coating repels water, making the surface easier to clean and resistant to stains, often used in shower doors or windows. Finally, electrochromatic films, also called as smart glass. It changes transparency when voltage is applied, offering privacy and energy control on demand.
Assalamualaikum, madam. My name is Aina Akila. Today, I would like to share about two common types of glass, float glass and laminated glass. First, what is float glass? Float glass is a flat and clear type of glass that is made by floating molten glass on a bed of molten tin. This process gives the glass a smooth, uniform surface and consistent thickness. It is widely used in windows, doors, mirrors, and glass panels. Next, laminated glass. Laminated glass is made by sandwiching a layer of plastic PVB between two or more layers of glass. When broken, the glass piece stick to the plastic layer, make it much safer and harder to shatter. It is commonly used in car windshield, skylight, and safety glass application. Now we proceed to other name used for float glass and laminated glass. Float glass is also known as clear glass because it has a smooth and transparent surface. Analog glass because it goes through a slow cooling process to remove internal stress. So if you hear the terms clear glass or analog glass, they usually refer to float glass. Next, laminated glass is also known as safety glass because it doesn't shatter easily and protect people from injury. Shatterproof glass because the glass holds together when broken. These names are commonly used in construction and automotive industry. Next, about property of float glass and laminated glass. First, the property of float glass. Float glass has a very smooth and flat surface. It is transparent and clear, allowing a high amount of light to pass through. It is brittle, meaning it can break easily if hit. It is uniform in thickness. It can be cut, polished, or coated for different use. Flat glass is mostly used in windows, mirrors, and glass panel. Next, the property of laminated glass. Laminated glass is strong and impact resistant. When broken, it does not shatter into sharp pieces. It has good sound insulation. It blocks UV rays, helping to protect interiors. It provides extra security and is hard to penetrate. Laminated glass is widely used in car, windshield, skylight, and safety glass application. Manufacturing process of float glass. Float glass is a type of flat and clear glass made using the float process, where molten glass is floated on a bed of molten tin. This method gives the glass a smooth, flat, and uniform surface. Here are the main steps in the manufacturing process. Raw material preparation. The main material used are silica sand, soda ash, limestone, and dolomite. These materials are mixed together in the correct proportion. Second, melting. The mixture is heated in a furnace at about 1500 degrees Celsius until it becomes molten glass. Third, floating on molten tin. The molten glass is poured into a bed of molten tin. It floats and spreads evenly, forming a flat sheet with uniform thickness. Fourth, cooling or annealing. The glass is slowly cooled in a long oven to remove internal stress. This process is called annealing. The last one is cutting and inspection. The, the cooled glass sheet is cut into required size. It is then inspected for defect and packed for delivery. And the last one is manufacturing process of laminated glass. Laminated glass is a type of safety glass made by joining two or more layers of glass with a layer of plastic in between, usually PVB, which stands for polyvinyl butyl. Here are the steps in the manufacturing process. First, glass cleaning. Two sheets of fluid glass are selected. Both glass sheets are thoroughly cleaned to remove any dust, oil, or particles. Clean surface help the layer bond properly. Second, PVB layer placement. A thin sheet of PVB plastic is placed between the two pieces of glass. This plastic layer acts as the safety layer that holds the glass together if it breaks. Third, pre-pressing. The glass and PVB sandwich is spaced to roller to remove a bubble. This process helps the layers stick together. Fourth, heating and autoclaving. The glass is placed in a autoclave, a high pressure oven. It is heated to around 113 degrees Celsius to 145 degrees Celsius with high pressure. This burns the glass and PVB completely and remove any remaining air. Lastly, cooling and inspection. After bonding, the laminated glass is cooled slowly. Then it is inspected for any defect like bubbles or crack. Finally, it is cut into the required size. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Then, advantage of wire glass. First is fire resistant. When exposed to heat, the bended wire mesh keeps the glass together, preventing it from breaking during flames. Used frequently in windows and doors with fire ratings to stop smoke and fumes from spreading. Second is cost effective. Wire glass is frequently less expensive than alternative safety glasses. Third is observance of specific building codes. So the wire glass may still be required for repairs and historical preservation in older buildings because it was frequently mandated by code for fire rate uses. Then security. The wire reinforcing is it more difficult to break than ordinary glass. Deters efforts at forced admission which benefit organization and educational institution. So the last of advantage of wire glass is safety in breaking because the wire mesh helps to hold the glass fragments together if it breaks, preventing them from scattering and potentially causing injury. Then for disadvantage of wire glass has 5, which is first is low impact resistant. In terms of impact resistance, wire glass is not as strong as tempered or laminate safety glass despite its look. It can readily shatter when subjected to forceful contact, such as from an object or person. Second is sharp edge, because the exposed wire may still be dangerous even if the glass shatters. Third is cleaning challenges. The cleaning wire glass, particularly patterned wire glass, can be challenging, hence abrasives. Cleaning solution should be avoided. Then, inability to see. The exposed wire may still be dangerous even if the glass shatters. So the last for disadvantage of white glass is incomplete adherence to current safety regulation. In situation where there is a risk of human impact, many contemporary construction equipment now require tempered or laminate glass, which white glass regularly does not fulfill. The last but not least is application of white glass. So first is fire-rated doors and windows. In fire-rated doors and windows, white glass is commonly utilized to provide a smoke and fire barrier, allowing residents time to flee. Second is decorative application. Distinctive looks can be added by using white glass in window insert, doors and cabinets. Third is skylight and roof. A skylight and rooftop can be equipped with white glass to let in natural light and provide some fire protection. Then anti-theft application. White glass is a secondary material for window and doors that can provide a certain level of security. Then stairwells and hallways. It can restrict the spread of smoke and fire during an evacuation. White glass is a wise choice for this situation. Last is partitions. It can be used as interior partition to separate areas while letting light through and offering some fire protection.